are doing radio our way, right here.
This thing on?
Oh, I don't even know, girl.
See? Shenanigans. Oh, and I need these.
On. Microphone on. Microphone checker.
Oh my goodness, let's make sure that I got my Wi-Fi.
Just don't. It take a minute, like Mr. E was saying. Just, Mr. E didn't join. Child, wait a minute, child.
Okay, I was about to say, I think I got my Wi-Fi on.
It is time for Love and War.
Love and War, Love and War.
Ooh, we late.
What up, Southside Bigs?
We are late, but you know what?
We right on time. Like
We
I
own
always
it.
say.
We own it. Every Sunday, we are committed to the show. Love and War. There's our co-host. We can hear him and see him. Hey,
Yo.
Hey.
Yo.
You and me, Ebony, Mr. E. Yeah.
That's the remix.
Come on. Hey. All right.
We always got this damn cup. We'll be
I'm
in your
going.
cup, Mr. E.
I'll be going in. It is time. It's about that time. Don't worry about what he's drinking in this cup, and we won't worry about what you're drinking in your cup. Okay.
I probably don't want people to know.
All right. I'm your girl D-Light.
Hey, and I'm Ebony Mose.
And this your boy, Mr. E.
That's
What's
what's up.
happening?
That's what's up. Loving your weekend. I got a ticket yesterday.
Oh man, Mr. E. And she had to call me so I could talk her out of being a Sandra Bland.
I didn't want to be Sandra Bland because I was going to
She was gonna cut up, and I'm like, oh no, calm down.
straight out of Compton on her. I just really wanted to, because why can cops be such assholes?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I am saved, but I'm just being honest.
They're on the list today.
Are they on the list
They're
today?
on the list for today's
What
subject,
is
by the
the
way.
topic?
It's on my list too. It's crazy. Damn right.
What is the topic for today's show, Miss Ebony?
The topic today is what is the best and the worst professions to date or marry. And again, we'll probably get to all the worst professions first, and then we'll get to the best professions to date later, because I think that the list of the worst is a lot longer than the best.
Right.
Which is sad.
Right.
Because you should be happy a man got a job, woman got a job, she got a job. You know what I mean? But no, there's some worse professions to date out there.
You know what? I'm going to jump it off. I think one of the best professions, and I don't have any notes or no articles about this one. Let's just talk about our personal best. Okay?
Personal best.
Our personal best. I would think like a city worker, somebody in the military,
benefits.
got that long term.
And see, but military is also on the list though for the worst now, because again, they get deployed a lot. They're away from home.
That's true. So
for amounts of time. Plus, some of them get that PTSD, whatever you call it,
Yes,
PTSD.
child.
But yeah, they get it. You know what I mean? So that puts them in a situation also where they bring home, traumatic and stress to the family. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they do got benefits. You know what I mean? In the home and. What do they have? Grants,
Girl,
all kinds
let
of
me tell
options.
you.
For the
Yeah, they
kids,
can get
the
a
family,
degree.
medical insurance, all that good
When
stuff.
I was married to my ex-husband that was in the Navy, child, going to that base.
He said, I just got off work. You just got off work. I was about to say.
Working at that base, child, you can get not working at the base, but going to the base and picking up your food at the is it the commissary?
The
or is that
commissary.
jail?
I think that's what it's called.
Well, it's
No,
the
commissary is jail. No, it's
and the
something
commissary
like
is military.
I think it is.
I know. I just be sending. I be sending my family members that's locked down money, and it'd be like, check. Can you use it for commissary? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, I would go to the commissary or whatever that thing is called on the base, and them groceries so cheap. Child, it was good. It was good.
It was.
It was
What
good
up,
while
Cool
it
Films?
lasted.
He done made it.
What's up, Cool Films? But yeah, no, dating someone or marrying someone in the military, it was good and bad, because I think what you just said about being deployed, but sometimes having a little wait time when you're married.
But you don't know
is a good
also
thing.
too, if they're going to make it home. You don't know a lot of the times it leaves you worrying when they're not only away, they're away and putting their life at risk too. So sometimes you don't know if your husband or your spouse, your wife is going to make it home. So that's another reason why I wouldn't want to date somebody in the military. There's a lot of reasons.
I mean, but there was some perks. I had the perks. I said just the good benefits, and then they get money for buying a home. They get money towards
scholarships for the children, everything.
They get your college tuition is free. A lot of benefits being married to somebody in the military. But he was a cheater. God bless him. My ex-husband.
Ain't got nothing to do but chat online.
Jay was a cheater.
What's ain't got nothing to do but chat online and be
What's
swiping
up,
and trying to meet online buddies and stuff, and then all of a sudden you got friends in every state. No, that's another reason why they're not a good person to date, because they also be trying to have a connection.
All right, well, you just gonna pick everything wrong about everybody. Mr. E, what's your hashtag lately?
Man, you know what?
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, black men don't cheat. Black men
Nah.
don't cheat. So, hey, I dated this young lady a long time ago, and she was in the military. And this was probably the weirdest complaint. But it was something going on with her swag. Like, her swag bothered me. And I think it was because
was it half manly?
It wasn't that. What it was she didn't really have no identity because she had been going from city to city and state to state. And so she didn't, when you settle somewhere,
coaching.
She in Washington, now she in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Right, when you from somewhere.
Right.
Producer D-Light is on. And then also someone else said the worst professions to date was white girls. That ain't a profession, baby.
That's not a profession. I was even thinking how I'm going to say this.
I tried to say it for you, Chapel. Mr. E, so the military girl just didn't have enough swag.
No, it's not. It was just her swag was off. Like her aura was off.
Her aura was off. Because
weird.
Especially when you from Dallas.
I think
Dallas
all the military guys look alike to me. They all got the same ass haircut with the same ass fade and buff, and they all look the same.
I like
one earring, tattoos. They got one of the tribal things on their arm.
I think in some ways it probably work a little better for men than women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I believe that too.
I do think that women sort of like use some of their femininity or however you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she was real. She was cool, but she was just like mad weird. You look at her, and she don't really have much to talk about, and she's trying not to talk about the military, which I respected. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that was just my only experience, so I'm sure.
With a military girl.
And right now, it's going to be real hard to date somebody in the military because we can't even take a knee, without them trying to make it all about that, which is sad.
Colin Kaepernick got that from the military.
He got it from, because again, they did that for the fallen soldiers. So again, they twisted this whole damn knee thing out of control. But right now, I don't even want to date anybody in the military because I'm not trying to go back and forth with you and argue why we taking the knee. So that's another reason why.
Girl, I got into it with somebody in the train.
No, again, I've been getting into it with all the veterans and all the military and everybody that think they want to have a say so. Not even the black ones. No, not the black ones.
Okay, well, this ain't about Nike and Colin Kaepernick and the NFL taking a knee. This is about the best and worst dating or the worst professions. Girl, can you help me out?
The best and the worst professions to date or marry.
Yes.
And again, I need to figure out why I'm not married. Am I being too picky? Because I've been following this list
Cool
for too
Films
long.
Is on right now, and he said my wife is Ebony, y'all. I mean, and he's not a stalker. He just is determined.
That's his profession.
It's to be about Ebony. Okay, that's his profession.
Hey, and while we got the platform open, I want y'all to type in what are some of the best and worst professions to date and why. Don't just say a stripper. Say why you think the stripper is the worst position, because I tell you right now why I think the stripper is the worst position.
Okay, and then somebody on here, because this ain't about just us, and this is our show. This is our show.
Security guards at 30 and 40.
Yeah, security
guards at 30 and 40.
Lord Jesus,
Lord,
you're gonna have to expand and tell us why.
He should be a police officer by then, huh?
Yeah. You might have to be real top flight. Not no top flight security as
run your own
security company.
Run your own security company.
Hold on, because I used to be a security guard, but I made it real fly.
My dad
made it fly.
I had my shades. I used to make sure, I used to work out real heavy. And,
sexual chocolate top flight.
I did my best. I did my best to make it fly.
Security fly. Look at him.
I would approach people and be like, "Yes, ma'am. How are you?"
Trying to look strong.
In his voice.
Trying to look strong and intimidating. No, that wasn't.
All right. Some of the best professions out there that is,
the best is later. Let's still talk about the worst.
No, we talk about the worst. I thought we were going to talk about the best first and then the worst.
We're saving the best for last.
are we going back and forth?
Um,
Okay, well, you said
I
you
guess
mentioned
we can
strippers.
talk about the good and the bad.
You
about it.
mentioned
Let's
strippers.
talk about the good and the bad of each. How about that? You know what I mean? So
IT
there's probably
professionals, they don't expect niggas to be there and scared to ask motherfuckers to, excuse me, I'm saved, y'all. Try to
MFs. They didn't type that.
okay,
They typed
MFs to be dumb-ish. Okay,
do
IT
dumb-ish.
professionals, they don't expect niggas to be there and scared to ask MFs to do dumb-ish.
Dumb shit.
Okay,
IT
IT professionals, that's a good point. I didn't
Now,
know if that meant they were the
again,
best of the worst.
We could talk
Worst?
about really on the pool. We could talk about the best and the worst of each.
back and
each
forth,
pro-
child.
each profession. So let's get on the strippers, for example, because there's a lot of reasons why dudes would say, "Oh, that's not the best profession to marry
Or date.
to date." And will you go ahead, since you're a man, tell me a reason why you would
Have
date.
you dated a stripper?
Have you? I'm sure you
Man,
smashed you a
I
stripper.
dated.
You
Man,
smashed you a stripper too. Wasn't you in
long-
ecstasy last night? Oh, wait a minute.
We're not doing that. We're
No,
not doing that.
today.
We're not
Snitching.
doing that.
Snitches
get
Whoa, we
stitches.
ain't doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Sorry,
Lord.
Mrs. Jones. Like,
Nah, but let me tell you this. I dated a stripper, and actually she was very attractive. She was really attractive. Way
yeah,
better.
they, most of them are. So again,
Yeah. But let me tell you something. It's like it depends on what you're looking for. I think when you're young, I think strippers
have a relationship with one though.
No,
Or
it was a
marry one.
relationship. It was a relationship. And let me tell you this. I'm gonna give you some stripper facts. The first stripper fact.
What
is,
up, Big A-Dub? Okay, go ahead, stripper facts.
That
That's my
com-
baby, Aaron. Go ahead.
Contrary, Cool Film's gonna beat you up. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of strippers they do what they're gonna do and go home. Believe it or not.
Really?
It's some regular chicks that's way more thotty and way more slutty than strippers. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, but there are some.
Yeah, because I think of strippers as being the ones that if you can be bought to and you can make money by walking around and all that, you can be bought with a price too, and they would give it up for money, and that turns into like prostitution. Now is your profession.
But to me, a lot of regular girls like that. So, but this is what I was gonna say.
How long do they? I mean,
Nah,
again,
honestly.
you can't expect to marry somebody and she don't have to have a career. Or what's her side? What's her main hustle? Because that should be a side hustle. If anything.
so I know
What's up, Mrs. Sophia Jones?
in this
You
thing.
know,
Hey,
you
baby.
know, she said she got to come watch us.
She heard what we said. She's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, let me tune into this motherfucker.
Okay, what you was about to say about scrippers?
I know. Well, let me tell you this. I know a stripper right now that's married, and she literally do what she's supposed to do and go home to her husband.
Now, is that your
most
friend or
of the time-
Sophia's friend?
You know, her husband
Huh?
might be her pimp.
No,
though.
Is
I
that your friend, your one of your friends' chicks, or your wife's friend? Who is this chick?
No, she's not my friend. I just know her. She's
Oh.
she's actually my bro's cousin. She's actually my bro's cousin. But she married, she got her family, she goes, she strip. And then most of the time it'd be crazy because she walk around, she don't try to be extra. She do what she gotta do, make her quota, and then she go home.
Now, and that's a job, though. I'm not trying to down the strippers because sometimes it do maybe sound like I'm a little stripper bias or stripper bashing, but I'm not a stripper basher.
They got some good points though. You always got a freak. You got a freak 24/7.
I just
you
be
know she
feeling
look
bad
good
for the
naked.
strippers. That
That's
ish
what I'm
never
saying,
works
like,
They know
out.
all the moves.
Delight is a man of wisdom, and he's on right now. He said that stripper stuff never work out.
Never work out, but the
Delight,
moves do.
If
The
you
moves
would
work.
you be jealous if your wife is at the strip club grinding and performing for other men? Like, if I was a man, I just couldn't be cool with that. Even if she making the money and
I
coming
couldn't
home.
do it for the guys
I
either.
wouldn't either.
I
mean,
dated
wouldn't
a porn
either.
star,
What kind of man is
and
that?
it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
Stripper.
I didn't want to get into the porn
She
star,
didn't
but
want to
since
get
you
it. I'm
went
gonna be
there,
honest. I dated a porn star for a year, but
Wait a minute,
it turned
child.
into something else. You know, because
Now, hold
that
on.
wasn't the reason why I left him.
Never cool
Well,
with
that
that.
was a lot of the reason why
never
I left
cool
him.
with that. Now he might be watching too. Now he fine now.
He ain't watching because he
He
black.
fine. Oh, he blocked. Okay, so he not watching. But it's
They
gonna
probably
be on
watching
YouTube.
on mine.
It's gonna be YouTube. Now he was fine. Now
He was hella
Ooh,
fine.
child, he was fine. I mean, he got a situation molded after him. He sells a dildo that's molded.
I thought
after
about,
him.
you know, I'm blocking him so we can have him on the show one day, but I was like, nah,
because that's gonna open up a whole nother can.
it's gonna open up a whole bunch of other
But I still follow him. And he be having, you know, stripper male friends. You know, they be all congregating and taking pictures together.
I ain't feeling it.
And on
it
their
was
profiles,
hard for me.
they be
Honestly, to tell you, it's like dating a stripper, pretty much to me. But again, you're dating a prostitute. That's how I felt. I was dating a man whore,
struggled with
a male whore. I would make him take 2-3 showers, and I'm sure guys also felt that way too. When girls come home from the strip club sweaty all night after Memphis, you smelling like cologne, cigarettes, liquor, everything. You know what I mean? So hopefully, some of them washed their ass before they made it home to their man. But anyway.
Man,
I mean,
you know what? Let me tell you. Let me tell you this.
Ahead.
And I'm not taking.
It's hard.
I'm not taking up for strippers, but I think I can speak from the perspective of a man that deal with strippers. The difference between strippers and a regular chick is most strippers, you see what they do, because you know.
Sometimes you don't, especially when they go into that champagne room. Sometimes you
go
don't.
out at night. What happened after the strip club?
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
This ain't Diamond. This ain't Diamond from Players Club.
Let me say this. A spot like DG's, it's hard to go back anywhere and have sex with anybody because of the way it's situated. You feel me?
Right.
It's hard. It's not impossible.
But I'm thinking their
it's
mentality is like anything
money,
goes. I'll pay. Like, what, girl? Why can't you go get no regular job? I just don't understand it.
But it be regular chicks.
For everybody.
I mean, tricks though.
But it's regular chicks.
I don't know. I just don't respect it. I guess I ain't no hater.
Yeah. But it's regular.
We had fun though at the strip club when we did.
But men, what bothered me about that has been most men, and I'm not saying about you, but most athletes and performers and entertainers who are also on the list as some of the worst people to date. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk about that. How about producers? How about D-Light and Miss E? We got both y'all on.
Y'all on the list.
We're going to see where y'all are on the list.
I don't mind. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Dating deal breakers.
But, you know, like, just to me, most of y'all, or most of men, I'm not going to say y'all.
Male strippers are worse than female strippers.
But yeah, no, let's just say this. Most men are attracted to those stripper types of girls. And what bothers me the most about them is if you strong and you taking your money, you hustling and you trying to start a business and become your own boss.
So you ain't got to be doing this.
That you ain't got to be disrespecting yourself. Because sometimes I done seen, it ain't all glamorous. I done seen chicks at DG's and Ecstasy and all these clubs. They get up there and they strip and child didn't get $1 thrown on the stage. And I said, damn, you out there.
Half of them be in the bathroom talking about, you got that Tina?
You down
I'm like, who's Tina, bitch? I didn't even know what Tina was until I got to Texas, nigga.
And shown
on the cool, in the strip club.
You done showed all your ass up in here and nobody even threw $1. That might not be the profession for you. Now, if somebody, who's that one girl with the little monkey? She got a monkey and she the soul pole assassin.
I forgot. Pole assassin. Yeah, pole assassin.
She's one of the most famous Dallas. You need to. I stopped following DGs and all them because it just got too much on my timeline. Too much ass. But that girl right there is a star. I mean, she can get up on the stage, child, and drop it like it's hot. Right. Yes, she is. I mean, and she got a body that's cut. You know, she ain't got all of that.
Entertainment.
Anyways.
Booty shots and all that extra stuff that they
she just a natural woman and she goes hard.
There's so many chicks out here getting booty shots and boob jobs just to strip. You know what I mean? So they can make money and bag them one of these dudes that they think they're gonna bag at the strip club.
As a man, that would be not the type of woman that I would want to date.
And I definitely wouldn't want to date a male stripper. Like a guy running around in elephant trunks all day, sweating all over, you know, and you know, some of these chicks at the stripper parties ain't always all that. You know what I mean? Or in the club. Oh, no, you
pimping women for dollars.
And then, you know, some of them doing the extra little mojo action, you know.
And they be just doing too much.
But man,
they do.
I don't think a male stripper is manly. I always have. I never thought a male stripper was
Never thought. I don't like them. I don't like them at all in Speedos
and I ain't even
trucks, all that.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to my niece. Last week, honey, last Saturday, we was getting ready. He said that ish is gay for a guy to do the stripper thing. It really is. Like
6'9" fella.
But you know what? I was hella entertained though. Them dudes brought us hella entertainment.
I wasn't.
What would be a world without strippers though? You know, sometimes you need some entertainment. Damn it. I ain't gonna hate.
No, they were
entertaining. Dudes came in there and entertained the hell out of us. I mean, we was laughing and rolling, and
I was cracking up.
He was
pumping. Costumes.
He came in there. He did his jacket like that. And
be the costumes, if
it
anything.
was on. It was on and popping. Mother was watching. I was in the corner. Then when he tried to come over and dance on me, because he took one of our cousins and flipped her over and was pumping
and
her.
that's why I was like, oh,
And
no.
I said, Lord, my wig will fall off. I can't do this. And I said, I told him, I had a camera in my hand. I said, baby, I'm working. I'm the photographer. Don't do me. You know, don't do me, child. Because they was putting that thing in people's faces and stuff. It just is not for me. And Ebony, I just wanted to bring that up because you had a real tough time with the porn star. She couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. And knowing that he was going to go film scenes.
But he was
like
fine.
I said, and then again, you'd be just be worried. You know, STDs, if for anything, I'm worried. This nigga out here fucking, you know, a bitch every day practically, and he made good money, but still, like, and not only that, that lifestyle led into other things, drugs and alcohol addiction.
Yes, because that was
and that's the same thing that goes with entertainers sometimes. These rappers, and you think it's all cute and shit, the Future and them be rapping about Molly's and all that shit, but they be wanting somebody
to be. Them don't even do drugs, child. They just feeding it to the world. They feeding it to our children.
Feeding it to the children. That's true.
So we can go.
That's true.
Population control.
I wasn't feeling that lifestyle. Once I found out he was into drugs and heavy like that, I was. But sex was great. But again, I couldn't keep. You know, you need more. He was a porn star. He taught me some things. He taught me some things. Look,
Mr. E, Mama knew. Mama knew something.
I had to tell my mama he was an actor. She was like, "What kind of actor? What kind of acting? Pull up one of his
Mama
movies.
All over it. Mama
Pull up one of his
all over
She
movies."
knew it.
I'm like, well, he's actually a model in acting, trying to, you know, he's a model right now. But he trying to act.
Mama done peeped it from the jump.
All around that.
Mama said something's up with him. Girl, and
She
she was
knew.
trying to
He
get
was
it out
too
of me.
smooth.
And you know I
He
wanted
was
to
too
tell him
smooth.
too.
Oh, he was
And
fine.
then we had went to a Dallas event.
Oh, and he choked me out. That's what happened.
Well, but when remember that we not the only people that got pulled up on the red carpet, child. People knew who he was. They pulled him up on the red carpet, child. And my mama said, "Well, I thought he wasn't an actor known
Man,
yet.
all I know is
What's
one
going
night
on?"
we seen him at what was it, Sting, and Dez Bryant was there that night, and that nigga went through a spiral when Dez came up and spoke to me in D-Light. And by the end of the night, it was a fucking Dez Bryant. You doing?
Yeah, he was crazy.
Coke and alcohol make a nigga crazy, and he was so insecure.
Cocaine
But
is a
how
hell
could
of
you
a
be
drug.
so fine and you fucking all these bitches and still be insecure?
And you mad 'cause Dez
and you
Bryant.
worried about me over here hosting a party that we was hired to host. Nigga, you just here. Like, anyway,
It was
that's
a bad
another story.
combination.
Combination. Porn stars are not good today. They're like, no, they're worse. I mean, worse than strippers for sure.
Girl.
Because they
And
get a lot of
I
attention.
gotta-
They get a
I
lot
got
of
a story.
attention.
I got a story before we move on.
Okay.
It's a short story.
Short story.
Tell
child.
me why I found out that one of the babysitters that used to babysit my daughter, where she owned a daycare, was a porn star.
My Lord.
Wow.
I was like, and I ain't gonna say her name, but I was like, is that her?
Say a name.
Or-
She already out there.
Nah,
I ain't
we
gonna
thou
say
shall not say names on Love and War.
sometimes I'll
We can
say,
say names.
sometimes they'll say, sometimes I'll say a name, sometimes I won't.
Thou
but-
shall not.
Say, I was like,
No
is that-
sex for till I'm with Ebony. No
Girl, you don't
sex
have to
until
mute
you with
his
Ebony.
comments, boy.
You
We
know,
got to mute your comments.
films, child.
I mean, baby.
That's why I'm saving myself for Ebony. Y'all know that's right, baby.
Boy.
You know what? Just bless his heart.
God bless his heart.
Bless his heart. He is your number one,
My
baby. That's your
number one
that's your
fan.
number one, child.
Boy.
You be good to your number one.
Boy, we go.
Cool Films, is he a film director?
As a matter of fact, he does some film work. What do you do?
We
As a
need
matter
to.
of fact, so we can
We
dissect
need
your
to have
profession.
him do.
What
we
do you
need to
do?
work on the film. He needs to work on Triple D too. Okay,
Oh, well,
because
I
you
mean,
gonna
we
look.
out
You
there in
looking for
LA.
another director, huh, child?
No, you can only be one director. What
Oh
does
no,
what does
you
he
was
do
the
though?
director, right? I don't know
Well,
if he's a
no.
director or something. All right. Well, cool films. Let's go on to the next topic of bad people to marry or date.
The worst
the worst professions.
professions.
I know. I can't get that right. Can you tell people what the show is about today
The best.
on Love and War Talk?
And worst professions to date.
That's
or
right.
marry.
Now, I read an article by Julia Austin and Madam
Manure, bitch.
Minoir.
Doc.
Minoir.
You know, she
Not
can't
Minoir. Minoir. Something.
Minoir.
Madam
Okay.
Noir. Madam Noir. That's it.
Okay.
MadameNoir.com. So they say some of the worst professions to date are actors. It says sometimes they're away from home for months.
That's
and
musicians
if
too.
they're not on a project, they're stressed out about another project. You got to be worried about if they kiss another person on the love. See, now I'm not that insecure.
That's politicians too.
I'm not insecure. Politicians, I think anybody
Maybe
in the
on the
limelight.
road.
Rappers, actors,
Celebrities.
models, producers.
Celebrities.
You got to worry about them being involved with other women, you know,
Traveling.
artists. You know,
Swiping on Tinder and stuff.
Mr. E, does your wife have any insecurity, or have you worked with a badass R&B chick and you had to be in the studio late night with a badass
And your wife, you had to
R&B
check you
chick?
about it. Like, okay, how late she gonna be here working?
Right.
Well, you know what? For me to say that would really be me saying that she insecure, and my wife's not insecure, and I'm happy about that. We literally are at zero situations when it comes to clients. But then,
like that Lyrica girl, you know,
She don't want nobody working with A1.
Her husband A1 on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She seems to have a major problem.
She said he was supposed to be focusing on her project, but still,
right.
He should be able to.
She was jealous.
He should be able to eat and make money with other people, though. You know what I mean?
See, I don't really get into that because a lot of it be staged. You know what I'm saying? So if you talk about real life, it does happen. But I
What's
think
up, Grace?
I've always tried to kind of keep it professional.
Grace, our core DJ sister, our core DJ,
beautiful sister.
Girl, you are fine. Grace is a bodybuilder, and she is also a fitness coach, and you know, and she's beautiful. And I just wonder how Mac Payne deals, you know, how your relationships work out, being that you are out there in the, you know, you show your body off a lot because you're in the business. You take a lot of photo shoots. You're beautiful. You're on stage, flossing your body.
Again with the models,
you know?
too. Like
is that, Grace, if you're still on, have you found that that's kind of difficult in your relationship? I would like to know about that. But yeah, life coaches too, which is crazy to me, but it said life coaches, and all I could think about was that movie, with Will Smith when he was the life coach.
I have no idea.
Finch or some, whatever that Will Smith movie was when he was a dating life coach or whatever. But it says life coaches have to give their children the illusion that they're always available to them. This means that they could call questions regarding dates, wardrobe, diet choices, job interviews, you name it. All that's all at all hours. I mean, life coaches, therapists. Now, this was the interesting one about therapists. It says therapists might only be on the clock certain hours, but their job is emotionally taxing. But let's just say this. Recently, you know, because I'm a big fan of the show Married to Medicine, which is on tonight on the channel Bravo. But Dr. Greg, who's married to one of the characters, Quad, on the show, got recently busted and called out for cheating. Yeah, Hitch.
That was
Hitch, Miss Sophia Jones. You know your wife know what she talking about. But anyways, Married to Medicine, you know, one of the characters on their Quad, she's married to Dr. Greg, who's also a therapist, psychologist, and he recently got busted for cheating. So do therapists and, you know, psychiatrists, are that, you would think, because they're in the medical profession, they're doctors, they would be a good I guess, candidate to marry.
Another couple from the show too, Mrs. Jackie and her husband was splitting up because she was so consumed with work, and she works in the medical field, and she's a doctor. So again, it could be a bad situation when you're a doctor and you working long hours. But he obviously just wasn't getting what he needed.
Yeah, child, because he went on
Miss Quad didn't want no baby, so she obviously wasn't having
that
sex.
used to be like, bitch, you better get that man a baby.
She didn't want no babies, nothing.
And then come to find out, he went on Frank Ski and Wanda's show. Some of our radio colleagues on V103 on the morning show, he went on there and talked about how she not really giving up that puss. She ain't giving him that puss.
Your husband, you ain't gonna make it.
You know, she ain't having sex with her husband, and then now you mad because he out there meeting another medical assistant, this girl named Jackie. And then Jackie came on the show a week later, child, just a couple days ago, talked about he had a little penis and all that stuff.
Like he got a schmeckle too.
And then he got that little high-pitched voice, like a woman voice.
He talking like that.
Anyway. Yeah, but anyways, he got that long bread, and he told.
I stopped watching the show because of him and Quad on the
Oh, child, are you serious, girl?
I'm for real.
He told the radio show that, you know, she's trying to talk to him about, you know, she's putting him on blast for committing adultery, but he was like, he attempted to commit adultery. The girl is saying he tried to have sex with her in a hotel without a condom.
Married too.
And she made him go get a condom. Then when he went to go get a condom, he made a condom run. He just called her back and said, enjoy the room. I'm not coming back.
Oh,
Then she said they slid the hotel bill under the door the next day, and it had his name on there. She Googled it. She said she didn't know who he was. Found out he was married to Quad on the show Married to Medicine. Found out who she was and DM'd her and hit her up on social media. Said, "Honey, your husband tried to cheat with me."
This is on the reality.
This on the reality show.
Man, all that stuff be scripted. Stop playing. But
But I'm just saying, he was a therapist. Okay,
we-
but let's
why we
move
talking
on.
about
Scripted? Oh,
And
man.
Yeah.
Both of them, the
Outlets
jump
script.
off went on V103 and he went on V103 trying to say he's not an adulterer and all this kind of stuff. Then put her on blast and she ain't giving him no puss.
Okay.
Okay, another one, stand-up comedian.
Well, anybody that works late nights, clubs, nightclub life. You know, I even
Yes.
dated somebody that worked for a strip club, and I couldn't handle that either because you around ass all night and titties all day.
Remember,
and
he
then
came home with them eyelashes.
eyelashes stuck to his boot. All of a sudden, now you got eyelashes. Now
And
they
they
in the
on
room.
Y'all tripping.
I was finding eyelashes everywhere,
He
nigga.
was saying he
That was the
got
same one that I found him next to the bed. Remember we talked about that story?
Eyelashes next
He was
to the
claiming
bed.
they was just coming home and getting stuck to his boot.
Shout out
Okay.
6ix9ine. That was my baby.
That
That was my baby. That you should have married him.
No, I
At a
shouldn't
strip
have.
club, though.
Anyway,
probably was
he in
too.
radio
he's still
too,
out here
so I just
chasing
want to
ass
say,
too.
hey, I think he done settled down. He done found him a woman.
And she's pretty.
You know what I
Let
mean?
him find him, girl. I'm like, Pat,
Yeah,
I'm happy
girl, you
all
be
my
just-
exes
you
found
be-
somebody. I'm
You'll
happy.
be just happy when your exes move on. I'm like, child, he could have been yours.
The
Child.
only one I
You
want
know,
back
that-
would be
even
Rashad.
Mama loved him.
Rashad is the only one I would take back. Out of
Girl,
all of
and
them.
he was a cheater, child.
Hey, they all cheat. Shit.
All right.
Anyway.
Don't do us like that. Hold on. Don't do us like
Black
that.
men
Black
don't
men
Black
don't
men
cheat.
don't cheat by
Hashtag.
Black men don't cheat. Don't do us
Hashtag
like that.
Tiffany Nelson Beauty Bar. What up, baby?
Okay, good.
What up? What up?
I know she
Right,
was
right,
at Brandy's wedding.
I
I
know.
missed it.
Congratulations to our
Everybody
friend.
was so beautiful.
Brandy.
Congratulations to Broderick
And
and,
with Broderick,
Brandon.
yes.
B&B.
Broderick and Brandy got
Gift
married,
on the way.
child.
Sorry we
Gift
couldn't
on the
make
way.
it.
We couldn't make it, but you know, we was there in spirit, child.
There in spirit.
All right.
All right.
And now restaurant owners. Why would they say that? They made it on the do
Any
not
business
marry
owners,
list.
probably.
They
Just
say
tell me
restaurant
why.
owners live and breathe their restaurant. They have to
Any
show up
business
hours
owner.
before a restaurant opens and stay there after it closed. If you
Any
want to see
business
them,
owner.
you pretty much need to live at the restaurant.
And you know what? And I don't understand why husbands don't have their wives working with them side by. If you own a business,
Well, what if
you
that
should
ain't
be
your passion, child? I don't wanna
It
work
better
in a
be your
restaurant.
passion.
Yeah, I
You
was
better-
gonna say some don't
Some-
want to.
But
Some
sometimes you
don't-
gotta make
some
you
don't.
make your both of y'all could a
Now,
drink could come alive.
I do
You
have to
better
say
find
this,
a passion in it, honey.
Because I ain't gonna say if he was related to us or not, but we have a very special loved one close to us, and I was just astounded when I found out his wife ain't never been to his office and it just don't support him in his line of business, and I just was like shocked. So women, men, if
I would be
whatever
up in
your
there,
man or
paperwork,
your
doing
mate is
accounting,
doing,
making sure
you better get involved,
Honey,
child. At least go
honey.
to the restaurant or go there and be involved or something.
Doing
Big
something.
hug, hello.
Hello,
Big
hello.
hug. We're talking about right now, if you're just tuning in to the Love and War talk show, Love and War radio show, Love and War podcast, we're talking about the worst and the best professions to date. So right now we're talking about some of the worst. And they say policemen, law enforcement, firemen.
Especially right now, because they ask got a target on them everywhere they go.
Mm.
And she just got pulled over yesterday. Again, we
And I
don't
couldn't
like
stand
cops.
him.
Women
He
have
was
so
such
many
a jerk.
Oh, we
Jerk
done ran into a lot of bad cops, but you know what? I done ran into some cute cops too. You know,
Now,
the
they
one that
didn't
came
do-
over here for Lamont. You know,
our
be
brother,
flirting
shout
with
him
me,
out.
you know?
You know, we didn't have to call 911 several times, child. Bless his
Oh,
heart.
oh,
We
bless
praying
his
for our
heart.
brother.
Praying
for our brother, child. But yeah, every time they, you know, a law enforcement person,
You
they
never
go
know
to
what
work.
they
Yeah, they don't
deal
know if
with.
they're gonna be coming back because they might get shot. If they're firemen, if they're gonna be in a burning building, child. You don't
What
even
up,
know if they're gonna
Ricochet?
if they're gonna get hurt on the
What
job.
up?
On hurt on the job for sure.
PJ, triple D.
And then
PJ
again, they
Rico,
deal. You
Triple D.
you feel safe though sometimes having somebody like an officer,
You
you
know
know, as
what?
a husband, because you feel like, okay, this motherfucker went to camp. He know how to shoot a gun.
Off the
he gonna get a
subject.
robber. If
Off
somebody's breaking a house.
Off the subject and not being so politically
But I heard
correct.
they're
A
abusive
dope
too,
man.
A dope man. Oh, now see
A
that's
D boy.
I've been. We
Well,
should
you
have
know-
had that on number 1 on the list.
I was gonna say,
Unlimited supply, but still, this nigga, you don't know if he gonna make it home.
You
You know what I mean? Or
no, if he's
Nah,
smart,
nigga, you
if
don't
he's
know if
smart,
the streets gonna get him or
If
the
he-
police.
And
It's
you,
one or
you
the
Nah,
other.
he's
already
smart.
know how the dope man, how the dope man dating the dope man gonna end up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I done knew people. I done had stories about El Chapo too out here. You know, we out here,
official.
and he's with these Mexicans. And I had a story. A chick that was married to somebody with the. I ain't even shut.
Let me tell you this.
I don't want El Chapo.
Hey, he said I would marry
one-
both of y'all,
that's
so
the-
I'm glad somebody want to marry her. She already married. I'm still single. And then just to reiterate again, what's the topic today? We talking about the best and the worst relationships to date or marry. And while y'all got the platform open, type right now what y'all think the best and the worst professions to date or marry, and
Drug
why.
dealer.
Don't
Drug
just say
dealer.
stripper. Say why.
Mr.
You
E,
know, nurse.
why?
Say why.
Let me tell you
Mr.
this.
E,
You
tell
know,
me.
everybody got a pass. I got my pass. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and I did that for a long time.
You
And
done
let me tell
pushed the little
something.
drugs
I ain't never went
We
to
all
jail
done pushed a
for
little
it.
drugs in our time.
I ain't never.
Well, not
I
you,
ain't,
but
I ain't never went to jail. I ain't never had no run in with the laws.
You ain't never feared for your life. Now my
No.
safety in jeopardy because your ass.
No,
Oh,
but
wow.
we moved smart, and we dealt, and we knew who we were
Military
dealing with. And a lot of dudes, it don't even have nothing to do with the fact that they say adult. They just not smart, and you gotta be smart.
Everybody
Like
that
anything
ends up
else.
selling dope, bro, is gonna end up going to jail or dead.
But
it can't be a
but I
long-term
understand.
situation. You got to take all that bread that you make over the last 10, 15, 20, however
Look
long
at
you done did
Tasha on Power
it,
Child.
and take it and run with it and invest in something else. Hey,
You
look,
already talking about
Look at
TV.
those.
even that,
You
Jason
already
and
talking about
Tommy,
TV,
dating-
man.
being the right hand of a dope man, that's the worst job too. You know what I mean? You don't want to date a Tommy. Shit.
Your life is in jeopardy. Freeway Rick
Every
was
time.
smart. Okay, somebody said Freeway Rick was smart. Okay,
He was. Shout out
Yeah,
to
you gotta be
Snowfall.
smart.
Shout out to Snowfall if y'all don't watch Snowfall
Right.
too. By the way, that's my show.
Yeah, we be on that
On
TV, Mr.
FX.
E.
Ooh,
We
that's my
pop
show, one
culture,
of my
baby.
favorite shows. Military Man,
We
especially
already
when it's
talked about
warmer
that.
time. So
Wartime.
I need you to explain. Oh,
When
you
it's
said
wartime.
maybe you meant wartime.
When it's wartime.
Definitely
Yeah, we
wartime.
talk about
It's
military
wartime now
men.
every time.
Every time it's wartime.
It's every time.
But
But we
yeah,
don't even know. They got shit going on
I've
over
never
there
been
now.
a fan of drug dealers or gangbangers or anything
You know,
violent.
I like
child.
a good D boy though.
I
You know,
don't.
I like a good
Nah,
goatee.
I
You got
I
that
take
good
a-
weed. You got
Hold
some
on.
good weed. You
Nah.
know, they, you know, wait a minute now. You know, and again, I like a nigga that, you know,
some
that-
good
that-
weed. That's
some
what this
good
bitch was
weed,
meant. It's
you know what I
important
mean?
in a
We
relationship.
can go
A
to the
nigga can
hood
get me
spots.
good
We
weed.
ain't got to get all dressed up all the time and put on pumps and shit. We could just go
I don't
in
like
the
them,
sweats
child.
and-
I'll take a,
I like
I'll
a
take a
good hood
square.
nigga
I'll take
sometimes.
a L7. I'll take a square before I take a drug dealer.
See, this is what exactly
That's
what
right,
we was
the
talking about. The
mailman
Usher.
child.
What was it? Usher, not Usher. It was Russell Wilson and Future.
I take Russell Wilson, child, before I take me a
Don't
drug
please
dope
don't
dealer.
get me started on that.
No,
Please
I
don't
take
get
it
me
before
started
I
on
get.
that.
Nah, child, I don't like illegal. I don't like illegal because I got enough
We
illegal
don't do-
niggas in my family that I got to take care of in jail. I don't need my man. I don't want to be one of them chicks that I'm on a
Definitely don't
non-profit.
wanna-
Look,
I would prefer a ghost drug dealer versus you
Right.
know
Somebody
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 walking around in
sophisticated.
suits with a business to it and
yeah,
money and
guess
investments
what?
and
He
shit like
always
that.
got the feds up his ass. Look at
Hey.
Angela now. Look at Tasha.
Hey, but
everybody.
they wasn't living like that the whole
Girl,
time.
please.
It just all hit the fan at the
Even
end.
Tommy, even the one
And he
Lala
cheated on
Anthony,
her.
Lala Anthony's
Lala.
character, she out there, Nikisha out there talking about I'll hold you down and I'll be there. Bitch, all y'all gonna end up in jail.
Or dead because Tommy done
I
killed
ain't
the last
doing it.
girlfriend.
Right. I ain't messing with it. All right, Triple D.
Oh man, Ebony,
PJ.
you like them dudes that live dangerously, huh? Dangerously.
Yeah, child.
I like dangerously lover boys though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, she
I
don't like
want
no
them that
violence.
crazy. I don't
Nigga,
want
don't
too
try
violent.
to ever. Don't try to. This nigga touched her throat like,
But no,
and that was it.
That was
she was.
that,
it. She
that,
never.
no.
That nigga. Never,
Anybody ever grab you by your throat? You know, it wasn't
Yes.
like we was having sex. Now that's different. But I'm talking about he was mad and grabbed
Des
me by
Bryant
my
talking
throat.
to you, bitch.
That shit shook me for life. I ain't never had a man really cuss at me, grab me by my
I've
throat,
been
hit
sucked
me
in
or
my
nothing.
face by a
I
dude
seen red
before,
flags.
child.
I was gone because I don't
Yeah,
deal
Oh,
with
she,
boy.
she like a rough dude, but don't rough her up. You
Don't
feel
rough me unless we having sex.
What
now
the,
it
what
says,
the people saying
and
out there?
let's see what they said. Don't get
people
nobody
saying,
with
child?
a fake job. Again, you know what? No profession is a bad profession too. So we want everybody to have a profession.
Get a job. Just
Get
have
it
a
how you
job.
live it. Get it how you
Nigga,
get it.
unemployment. That's
The best
bad
one.
The
Hey,
worst one.
Ricochet said the best one chefs because they'll never let you go hungry. The
I know
worst
that's right.
lawyers because she gonna debate and argue about everything. And that's true because lawyers was on the list too. And what's
They
another
say
reason
lawyers
why?
spend nearly a decade in training and then the rest of their life doing law work.
Law work.
And
for
they
the whole
naturally become suspicious and litigious.
litigations.
Litigious, bitch. I
Oh,
know. I
okay.
can't read sometimes. I did get it. Bitch, I'm the one with the college degree, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, well, I got a half one.
Always always looking for an angle. They become litigious people, and they work. They're also dedicated to their work. That's a problem.
That's
you
a
know,
problem.
most people. But I'm just glad if you got a job, baby.
We do want them to have a job.
No, I
do
think one of the worst professions is unemployment.
She said, "Wait a minute. Oh,
if a nigga unemployed."
No, I do hair, and I'm broke to the first of the month. Oh no, that's the worst. That's the worst. I've heard IT professional here in side hustle. So you said that's the worst profession to date,
or is that
what you are?
Because I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. If you're an IT professional that side hustle, come on.
Yeah, you know what? Definitely, we don't want a nigga to be selling dubs and dimes. We need him to be selling pounds for sure.
This is part of your show.
Anyway, go ahead.
Let us let you talk, baby.
I'm used to it.
You the man of the show. Can I go get me? Y'all go ahead and talk real quick. I need to get me another drink, child. My drink is getting low.
Go ahead, and once you refill me up too.
Okay.
Go ahead.
To me, the worst professional of a woman is a customer service or a customer service rep.
But that's not even a career too. So you're gonna want her to make sure that how long we gonna be a customer service operator?
Like they just be thoughts.
You know, and half of the time they got answered. I mean, they answer the phone with attitudes. They coming home with attitudes because they've been talking to people on the phone with attitudes all damn day. That's like even customer service when them drive-through folks or in the register. You know, it's tough out here when you got to deal with multi-personalities throughout the day. So yeah, and by the time they get home, they ain't got time for it.
Especially especially just like call center chicks, like they be like real thoughts.
Hey, listen, Big Hood 2012 said, I know a music producer on that list. They say we all whores. Hey, and you know what? The real Indo Official, I talked about this one too. 40-year-old rapper that never had an album is the worst. And still think, but you know what? Jim Jones didn't get shit. He didn't make till he was 40 down there. And Jim Jones?
Rick Ross
is a lot of folks. But still, no, but we talking about some of the ones that we know ain't gonna make it. That's what we talking about. The ones we know ain't gonna make it. Shit. They talk about flight attendants too because they travel all the time and they see a lot of the world. And again, they always get to meet people. You know what I mean? So you constantly feel jealous. But again, you got benefits though. She can fly anywhere. He can fly anywhere. Y'all can fly anywhere. You know.
Yeah. But you know what? I ain't never thought about the flight attendant thing. But you know what?
Constantly
that makes sense.
on the go. They got different hours.
I wouldn't want a woman that was a flight attendant.
Now I dated a firefighter though who had one of those schedules that they and it's weird. They work 5 days on and like 2 days off, so they're away from home, living at the actual fire station. And they're there for 5-6 days, and then they go home for 4 days or whatever the case might be.
I like that. I like a little time apart, y'all. I do. I like a little time apart. Like my husband is a consultant,
give you
so
some
sometimes
space.
he go back and forth to Texas, child. It's all right with me. I'm not one of those, clingy chicks. I got to have you. Where you at? Who you with? I'm not one of those type of chicks, y'all. Excuse me. I'm glad I'm back though. But I wanted to just say this. One of the best people to date or marry, and this is from experience. My homegirl Jackie from the Train, child. She married, or she works she's a city worker. I mean, she's not even 60 yet.
Benefits, though.
She's not even 60 yet. Her husband, not even 60 yet. Both of them was able to retire. She is a city worker, and she's going to have benefits for the rest of her life, get a good pension check, and she's able to retire before she's even 60. They got a beautiful home in Rancho Cucamonga.
And again, there's so many city jobs. Like, again, police officers, the city, you could be working for the, power, the electric. You could be working for animal control. You could be working for the gas, sanitation, waste. There's so many city jobs out there, too, that can give you, they pay
after
great
25
money.
Years, you get a city or the state 25 years.
And after 20 years, you're making $30-$40 an hour. So you're making great money,
and you can't never get fired. You can't never. My friend said you got to practically come burn down the electric building, and you got to come burn us down, the city electric company, in order to get fired. So I'm just saying, some of those jobs where they get long-term pension and benefits for life, those are the best people to marry. And then when we was talking about air flight attendants, so her husband was a pilot, like an engineer. He engineered planes. He basically, just like her, was able to retire from like American Airlines, and they have tickets and they can fly anywhere they want to for life. He has benefits for life. He's got retirement money for life. That is those to, in my opinion, are some of the best careers and professions to marry. People that
you said flight attendants.
That no, he was an engineer. He was a
That's
mechanic.
not what they said.
He was a mechanic, child. for American Airlines or one of those
Oh,
or
yes.
United.
Oh, you
so,
know.
like I said,
They make
all
good
they have
money.
to
And
do,
mechanics too. You an airplane
they
mechanic?
can fly anywhere for free.
Getting paid.
Okay,
For sure
they
getting
just
paid.
have to have their money to
Flight
get
attendants
there.
don't make a lot
their
of money.
hotel.
They said they don't make no money though. But he had two Indo officials said he had two flight attendants. They were fired, but they don't make no money. And then another one said the flight attendants are a mess. They have wood on multiple locations.
Oh, child, I would. I have one in Oakland.
They live
I
out
have
there
one in
with Day Day and
Texas.
Uncle
I have one in
Elroy.
New
That's
York,
hella
child.
funny.
Oh,
Any
shit.
job is cool as long as you're doing something that's workable. That's true.
But about
now
you spending the rest of your life with, okay?
again, we talking about dating or marrying. Like, could you date a stripper? Could you date a porn star? Could you date a porn star? How about that? Any job is workable. Could you date a porn star? A chick that's fucking somebody every day for a living for some
or
money.
grinding on
And then
somebody.
you gotta come home and know that somebody was in your girl's pussy for the
She
whole
talking
day.
about grinding on somebody.
Grinding,
I
and
can't
she was licking somebody else's nuts. Could you do that?
Could that
So,
be your wife?
Exactly. You couldn't do that.
I take Miss Jackie, the city worker,
I
because she
couldn't-
got retirement and good benefits, and
Man, Miss Jackie be doing her thing too. You just
Miss
don't know
Jackie.
it.
No, Miss Jackie ain't got
Miss
a script
Jackie
and
be
drop
doing
it
the
like this. How
same
she been
thing.
working for the city.
I know Miss Jackie. Miss
No.
Jackie be
I
doing
know
the
my
same
Miss
thing. When
Jackie.
she get out
Hey,
of work early,
Ricochet said
She-
Rancho
she-
Cucamonga where that money at. What you
That's
know about
Miss
Rancho
Jackie.
Cucamonga, man?
Shoot. Miss Jackie and her husband, they got it made. They did it right. He worked
right.
for a
I was
reputable
just
company.
playing.
You know,
Right.
don't talk about Miss
Yeah,
Jackie.
I
Miss
couldn't
Jackie
No,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I'm just man.
I
I don't
couldn't
know
do
Miss
it.
Jackie.
Miss Jackie
Shout
from the
out to
train.
Miss
Shout
Jackie.
out
I
to
don't
Miss
know
Jackie
Miss
from the train.
Jackie.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Jackie.
But so
I was
porn
just-
stars, we got that on the list.
And then wait a minute,
definitely.
this was a funny one. This was a funny one.
Bankers. Oh yeah, I don't want to date a banker. Somebody that's gonna be checking how much money we
Constantly
spend.
criticizing you
put me on
about
the budget.
every financial move.
I don't want
they
nobody
said.
got me on the budget. Now I like budgets, but I don't want you budgeting, just like checking me about what. Oh, you spent that much on that? No, we're not gonna
Child,
do that.
is it already 49 after
my
the hour?
goodness. We
Lord,
could talk
where
about
has
this
the
all day.
time gone?
We could talk about this all
Well,
day.
we do need to get into the people want to
People
know.
wanna know.
Uh-oh, Mr.
And then
E.
after that, we got the sex tips
You
from
know we got
Ebony
the
Mose.
sex
We
tips.
got less than 10 minutes left on the show, y'all. So, Mr. E, what do people want to know?
The people want to know for both of y'all. The people want to know if you are in a relationship and it's a good relationship, but you don't like what they do as a profession. Will you let the relationship go, or will you let it play itself out?
Well, this is, and Big Hub said this. He said, hell no, I couldn't date a porn star because I already know what you're going to say on her. People want to know. I couldn't do that. Come home and kiss her on her and might give some dick chips on my lip.
That's
and,
how I felt.
Yeah.
Black
Dick
steel
chips on my
too.
lips.
Yep, I couldn't do it
Dick
either.
chips
I
on
had
my
to
Now,
let him
porn
go.
stars, to me, porn stars.
I liked him a
that's
lot.
little much.
I actually was in love.
I like
I was in love
you
with him
love
for
him.
a
Girl, you
for a
love you a
minute.
sucker for a tall brother.
Oh, a
Bullshit,
tall
sucker.
Tyson Beckford title. I
Girl,
never
he was
played.
fine
He was
too. I
fine.
ain't gonna lie. I still
She
follow him.
like-
Oh, and he
Six-
was tall
Anthony
too.
like
That was a good
6'4".
thing. He was like 6'6"
I don't
too, and I love a
discriminate.
tall man. So
I take him short, tall, small, and all.
and he was long.
Ooh,
and
wide. You know-
see? And I don't even like all that. Don't come at me with no big old monkey dick. Don't come at me with no gorilla balls. Okay, I need
I
some
want it
normal
all.
size.
I take him all
See,
sizes.
that's her.
all sizes.
Nah, you bitch. He better not come with no
Fun
little
sizes
small,
and all.
no fun size, because you ain't doing fun sizes. Chick.
Hey, no, so I'm learning to like fun sizes. I
Okay,
really
so
am.
me,
anyway.
I have, I haven't dated nobody that a profession at, because I'm real. I like them square. So I haven't dated somebody that was in a dangerous profession. No, Mr. E, I'm sorry. I haven't let anybody go because of their
Who I
profession.
would want to date would be somebody with a career, and I would want somebody
with some
strong.
retirement benefits,
With
child,
some
Miss
retire-
Jackie
or a
husband.
business owner. Like again, I work in construction because I like strong. I told
A
my mama
developer.
one day I wanted
A
to marry an
developer.
architect. When I was a little girl, I told her that too. Besides, what did I tell?
And we built those 3 homes. We built 3 homes.
But
from
I
the
want to
ground
marry
up.
somebody strong enough
In
and
West-
smart enough to build me a
West
house,
Dallas.
know how to do some shit. Manually, not
Yeah.
scared of spiders. I want a pretty boy. I don't want
Yeah.
nothing. I need a manly ass man. That
So
can,
even Johnny, the dude that helped us build them 3 homes on Bickers in West
exactly.
Dallas.
I take
Johnny
a little
was
short
this
Mexican.
big, and he was a little short
But
Mexican.
he
See?
ran the hell out of
See?
them
He know
houses,
how to
though.
build.
He know how to
See?
build,
He
man.
built them houses
And he
quick.
hustled up, man.
And
I
he-
need to find me
and
one of
he-
them.
And he's
Johnny.
short.
And
He's
Johnny
short.
take his whole family to Disneyland and make it rain on them.
Hey, Endo official said, I'm 6'3". You tall enough to ride the ride, though, man.
You're tall enough, Endo.
Iron Dog says, so-called regular job having women can have as much sex as porn stars is just not on film. You're very right, though.
Right, that's what I said.
That's true.
Y'all want
That's very
so
true.
y'all want a porn star. Y'all want y'all own
Hey,
porn
Ricochet,
star.
what was
Yeah,
you
we do.
pausing for? What was you pausing for, Ricochet?
He paused because he found out you was giving that puss to a porn star. And he thought y'all was gonna be one, and he was like, "Now I'm thinking
Oh
twice."
man, no, I
But
had
you
to leave
might
him
have lost
alone.
a couple followers disclosing that information.
Hey, they
today.
knew around because he was actually posted on the page when we was talking and stuff, so it
They
didn't
gonna
matter.
go back in your timeline.
I
bitch,
deleted
and
them.
do-
You know when you get mad and you delete everybody? That's
Okay,
when you
look.
know your relationship real bad, when you delete all the pictures you done posted on
The-
Instagram.
the only
together.
profession that I think that I dated that I wouldn't date again or I felt like wasn't worth dating was the mailman. child.
Mailman. The mailman.
You know what? He couldn't deliver long term. The mailman
Should
only
never
delivers
want
short
Another
term.
mailman again.
That was it.
And they do go postal. So I don't do the mail workers no more. Sorry. Shout out to all the mail workers.
All right,
but,
y'all.
but yeah, okay. Is it that time?
It's
Is that
definitely that time because
Well,
we
you know,
almost out of
can't ask
time.
Mr. E, did you already tell us, Mr. E, what profession that you dated that you had to her profession, the profession that she dated? The people want to know about you too.
Okay, well, you know, you gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? You can't be nervous. You gotta be at their service.
Yeah.
Now, I would definitely say customer service rep because
You
they
already
thought.
said.
They thought.
They thought.
You know they
Lord.
thought.
Oh
That's
my
wrong.
God.
One of these days,
Services
one of these days, I'm gonna go
She
down
might
through
be
there and
working
tell y'all some
customer
of these
service
stories.
part-time, so she might be a part-time.
You
guy.
had some bad
And
customer
it-
service
that wasn't
experience.
That wasn't even worse than the stripper, to be honest with you.
Wow.
That wasn't even worse than the stripper.
Oh my
Them
goodness.
customer
was cool.
service workers.
Customer
Yeah.
service.
They
Them
thought.
drive-thru
I mean, I'm
workers.
talking about like
Ooh.
call center, not just
Call
customer service.
center customer
Call center.
service. Hold.
Yeah, call center.
Stop.
What
Man.
about models too? Don't be forgetting about them Instagram models and everybody.
You
doing
know what?
like
I didn't have a
that.
good.
Amber
I never
Roses.
had a good experience with. Well, you know what? My ex-wife was a model, so I take that back. My ex-wife was a model, so
Mr. E.
it just depends.
She was an ex-wife.
Yeah,
I
she
know
was
they
ex.
I know they thoughts for sure. Hey, your partner over here is agreeing with you, PJ Rico.
Anybody that work in a nightclub,
Ricochet.
nightlife too, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
They're constantly out there thotting and meeting folks.
Customer
getting them-
service call center chicks is
Hell yeah, that's how we thought.
Come on, bro.
They be thoughts for real.
Oh my God. All right. Ebony, it's time.
I guess we should have
I
talked
need your
more
whole-
about what good women or good careers for women. Shit, so we know what the hell we want to do. What we gonna do
Okay,
with our
I'm
life.
gonna tell you
Come
real
on,
quick.
let
I'm
him-
gonna tell
we
you
got a
real
little
quick.
bit more minute. Go ahead and
I'm
tell
gonna
us,
tell
Mr. E.
I'm gonna tell you real quick, then I'm gonna let you go to sex tips.
Yeah.
Teachers is my
Teachers.
number one. That's
Great.
I love
'Cause
teachers
they're-
more than
my
I have
boss
a thing about
married
teachers
a
'cause they
teacher.
nourishing. They're very nourishing and they concerned
Good
about
with
education.
kids.
Yeah, they have
patience.
balance. You know what I'm saying? I'ma tell
Patience.
you
Yo,
something else.
ain't your wife is she's in the education field or she's a
She is
principal,
indeed.
right?
She's a
She's a
principal.
principal.
She a pastor.
She's on her
teacher.
way. Yeah.
All
she's
right,
on her
all
way.
right. Praise
on
the
her way.
Lord.
Praise
But,
the Lord.
And nurses.
Nurses.
Yeah, nurses
Man,
is a good one for women.
oh man.
Right.
I should have went. I was telling my homegirl today I should have went to nursing school. I was watching Survivor's Remorse.
Bitch, yes, you should
I
have
love
went to
that
nursing
show.
school.
Should have went to nursing school. All right, y'all. Well, you know it's time for sex tips, and it is sex position
No.
September.
She played too much.
She played way too much. It is sex position September,
Yes.
and what I've been doing every Sunday is running down new sex positions for y'all to study,
Yes,
learn.
Lord.
So what you can do is screenshot some of these images and save them, or email us later if you didn't get them and you want us to email you a list of them, and we'll send you to the website. So first on the list, this one is forbidden fruit. Can you see it?
Oh,
See, I didn't do it
touch
on
the
the paper.
Forbidden fruit.
I didn't do it on the paper. Today I decided to use the
Describe that.
iPad.
Is that a
Now,
porn site though?
this is actually a website again. I told y'all about the website. It's sexpositions.club. You can see again. And now it said, here she pretty much the woman, she lays on her knees like doggy style. And pretty much he is licking her from the back. And ultimately that is my favorite position, you guys. One of my favorite positions.
You like your booty lick? What is that?
Girl,
That
I was
looks like
telling,
some
I
animal.
do.
My
This
goodness.
next one is the Italian chandelier. Uh-oh, Dali's getting pretty. She had to put her nasty girl on. Now this is pretty much backwards cowgirl.
Oh my goodness.
But she leans all the way back, and the guy actually uses his hands to kind of hold her back, and she does the waist work. But he holds her up. So, but it's almost like the backwards. I can't even say that right.
Cowgirl.
Backwards cowgirl.
Yeah.
Again, this is my other favorite one because again, it's all about the aura on the women right now because we focused on the men last week.
That's it.
Standing. This is definitely a naughty girl pose right now.
Is that the shower rod?
No, that ain't the shower rod. She just hold her hands up. She hold that is the Mimi Foss. We should have named this position the Mimi Foss right here. I don't even need to explain that. Y'all know how that works. Well, you know, for the podcast folks, the woman stands up with her legs open, and the guy is on the ground in between her legs, and he is licking her in between her legs from the ground. All right. The other one here, this is called the Victory.
Ooh,
pretty much.
Wait a minute, she got one leg up on the shoulders,
but the guy is actually, this is all standing up. This is not on the bed, you guys. The guy is leaning against the wall. He's leaning back against the wall. She is standing up and pretty much
with one leg cocked up on his shoulder.
One leg cocked up on the shoulder.
Yes.
All right.
That's a nice little angle.
That's a nice little angle. And then, you know what? We already did this one. I'm going to go to another one next time. But this is, I need to reiterate this one because I want everybody to try this.
That is some booty, child.
No, this is not
my
booty.
did that one.
Again, that's why I said I'm going to reiterate it. I'm going to do this every week until somebody tries it and tells me. Because, again, I'm going to tell you, I almost tried this the other night, but I couldn't remember I couldn't remember it. So I screenshotted it.
Her face is in his crotch. She bent over,
It's the different version of 69, and I want somebody to try it.
He's sitting up.
He's actually sitting, and again, you can do this on the ground or on the bed. So he's sitting up, legs down, and she is actually standing up, bent over.
Her vagina and booty is in his face, and she's bent all the way down where she's now giving him head, and he's giving her oral, and everything is lovely.
It's the new 69. We got to try it, y'all. And that is your sex tips for the day, getting you hot and ready like Little Caesars. You feel me?
Thank you for those sex tips, child. You know, ooh, you is a miracle.
Ooh. Sex positions.
Y'all
what
need
is
to
it?
try
September.
Some of that. Yes, okay, all of September, and so she'll be back next week with sex tips. Mr. E will be back next week with People Want to Know.
Right.
People want to know.
People want to know for sure.
And we'll all be back again with Love and War Talk. We'll come on again on Thursday with a little in-between show.
Oh, we got something too.
Thursday is our show where we talk about, just hot topics that men want to know about women. Right, Mr. E?
And women want to know about me.
Women want to know about me. And I be wanting to know. Man.
So come with another question this time, Mr. E, and not the one about why are women so damn indecisive.
No, I'm asking that next Thursday.
Every year. No, not every week, Mr. E. Damn it.
Hey, listen, though, a girl, wait a minute. I was trying to get to this message.
He said he was dating a girl and she a pain in the ass.
A pain in the ass, a teacher. And then the victory position. We got an applause for the victory position.
Flexible.
But now how many women that flexible? Hey, we'll figure it out.
Even my big ass can do that one.
We can do that bitch over now. We can do that.
But it seemed like all my blood would rush to my head and I don't know about that. Okay. We don't want the time to run out on us. So next week, yo.
Thinking about it like what?
Next week, though, next Sunday, y'all, we're going to be talking about a real good topic, and we want y'all to email in. And Ebony came up with this one, and we've been getting a lot of emails at loveandwartalk@gmail.com about addiction.
Oh, yeah. Has an addiction ruined your relationship? There's so many addictions out there. Drugs, porn, alcohol, work is an addiction.
Sex.
Video games is an addiction.
Video games.
Social media is an addiction.
Work. Being in the studio all the damn
time has an addiction. Ruins your relationship. You could be anonymous too and email us if you want to.
Yeah.
loveandwartalk@gmail.com.
Yeah, it's all kind of stuff. So we need you guys to get your addictions that ruined your relationship. Get those in, and we will chop it up with you next time, right here, same time, same place. And that is Love and War Radio. What was I listening to right here? That Slum Village. Hey. Okay, but I need to turn it on our situation.
That's what she should have did.
Make sure you follow at Mr. E. Diddy, too. For everybody listening on our podcast, follow at Mr. E. Diddy. Right, Mr. E?
Right.
Yes, Mr. E. Diddy.
What you working on right now, too?
I'm still working on Triple D Part 2. We just finished Chief Project. So, you know, we're doing that. My boy Rico, shout out to Rico Saint. We got something coming real soon. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Nice. I'm over here trying to close a church deal so we can add on to this
Y'all
church.
need
She over here
construction.
selling.
That's
Girl,
what's up.
I'm selling construction or doing commercial construction. She's selling commercial real estate.
Yeah, and we got a couple projects in Dallas and one in Houston that we're trying to close on, and we're gonna do some new construction. If y'all need some PR, marketing, music consulting, hit us up at keytothecity.com. And that's it. We thank you guys so much for listening. Our time is running down. This has been the Love and War Talk Show. The Love and War Podcast.
Make sure y'all follow Love and War Talk too on IG. You feel me?
All right. Love y'all. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
See y'all next week. You and me. You and me.